Hey, everybody. Well, you're probably watching football right now, but maybe you'll tune in a little bit later. And maybe you're not watching football. Maybe you're tuned in right now. In any case, I'm going to play some songs that I should really know. And kind of a rehearsal. I've got some gigs coming up in the next couple of months here. Some small ones, festivals. So, anyway, but for now, we're going to start out with a song by a group called BR549. Hey, Tom, you are here. Thought you'd be watching football. Well, remember when we hung in the low place in 1979? We used to think that it mattered to the man with the money. Well, we're spending our dime. Well, the new illegal gal with the mohawk had the chain around her neck. Well, you never recognize her if you saw her now. She done something that you never expect. She done traded in her Dodge, kicker boots, safety pin t-shirt, and Manuel suit. Her hair's grown out, it's piled up high. She only shows her tattoos one at a time. Ain't ashamed of the way she was. Here's old Hank, she can't get enough. The punk rock wrecks are gathering dust. Little Ramona's gone hillbilly nuts. Yeah, thrashing, dancing, still out there. The body's all piled high. She used to mosh in the pit with the best of them. You can see those elbows fly. Now she's drinking blue ribbon and jitterbugging to that honky-talking beat. Yeah, get that line dance out of here, man. Give her room to move her feet. She done traded in her Docs for kicker boots, safety pin t-shirt, and Manuel suit. Her hair's grown out, it's piled up high. She only shows her tattoos one at a time. Ain't ashamed of the way she was. Here's old Hank, she can't get enough. Punk rock records are gathering dust. Little Ramona's gone hillbilly nuts. Yeah, see her in the dance clubs everywhere, hardly ever at a shopping mall. She acts just as tough as she always did. She just looks a little country, that's all. She got Emmy Lou and Patti Smith on the 90-minute cassette. Sing, where are you going, to the end of the world? Well, you still ain't been there yet. She done traded in her Docs for kicker boots, safety pin t-shirt, and Manuel suit. Her hair's grown out and piled up high. She only shows her tattoos one at a time. Ain't ashamed of the way she was. Here's old Hank, she can't get enough. The punk rock records are gathering dust. Little Ramona's gone hillbilly nuts. Little Ramona's gone hillbilly nuts. Hi, Lily. You're probably there too. Okay. So anyway, so these songs, I have no words in front of me today. There you go. Yeah, you don't need to listen to football. You can see what they're doing. Yeah, so these are songs that I've been playing for a long time. And I don't have any words in front of me today. Like sometimes I do. You can see me going over here. No words today. These all should be songs that I know. So, and if they're not, they're going to go on the practice list. The song by Larry Groce. He was, for a long time, the host of the Mountain Stage Show. Somebody else took over, and I can never... Somebody Willis? Katie Willis? Anyway, This was his one hit that I heard. Well, hit, I don't know about that. Well, you know I love that organic cooking. Always come back for more. Well, they call me Mr. Natural down to the health food store. Well, I always eat good sea salt. White sugar don't touch my lips. And my friends is always asking me to take them on macrobiotic trips. But late at night I take out the strong box to keep under lock and key. And I take it off to my closet where nobody else can see. I open the lid so slowly, take a peek up north and south. Then I take out a Hostess Twinkie and pop it in my mouth. In the daytime I'm Mr. Natural, just as healthy as I can be. But at night I'm a junk food junkie. Good Lord have pity on me. Well, at lunchtime you can always find me at the Whole Earth Vitamin Bar, just sucking on a plain white yogurt from a hand-thrown pottery jar, and drink a little hand-pressed cider and a carrot stick for dessert. I'm a wipe my face in a natural way on the sleeve of my peasant shirt. But when the clock strikes midnight, I'm all by myself. I work that combination to my secret hideaway shelf. I take out a Hostess Twinkie, Dr. Pepper, and an old moon pie. Then I sit back in glorious expectation of a genuine junk food high. In the daytime I'm Mr. Natural, just as healthy as I can be. But at night I'm a junk food junkie. Good Lord have pity on me. Well, my friends down at the commune, they think I'm pretty neat. Well, I don't know nothing about arts and crafts, but I always give them some to eat. I'm a friend of Yule Gibbons, and I only eat homegrown spice. I got a John Keats autographed Grecian urn filled up with my brown rice. But lately I've been spotted with a Big Mac on my breath, stumbling into a Colonel Sanders with a face as white as death. I'm afraid someday they'll find me just lying in my bed with a handful of Pringles potato chips and a ding-dong by my head. In the daytime I'm Mr. Natural, just as healthy as I can be. But at night I'm a junk food junkie. Good Lord have pity on me. Junk food junkie. Happy Sunday, y'all. The porter's my favorite, so that's why you'll mostly see me with that one. I've got a lovely red ale in there too that I also drink too much of. There can't be too much beer. You just eat less food, that's all. It's a Robert Earl Keen song called That Bucking Song. Well, I got a horse, her name's Bad Luck. She weren't good look, but she sure could buck, yahoo. Hey, hey, yippee-yi-ki. Well, I put my mama on her, she threw her in the air. My mama said, son, that's a mother bucking mare, yahoo. Hey, hey, yippee-yi-ki. Well, I put her in the rodeo, she won second place. She was really bucking good in the buck and barrel race, yahoo. Hey, hey, yippee-yi-ki. Well, she won $1,000. I put it in my hat. I bought a brand new saddle. She bucked me out of that, yahoo. Hey, hey, yippee-yi-ki. Kai. Well, she bucked me on the pickup truck, she bucked me on the fence. My daddy says, son, you got no bucking sense, yeah. Hey, hey, yippee-yi-ki. So if you got a bucker, don't ever buck around. That bucking mother bucker will buck you on the ground, yeah. Hey, hey, yippee-yi-ki. Yippee-yi-ki. Hey, Ellie. Hi, Michael. You're probably there too. Yes, I've got a couple of things coming up, and I might have some more. I'm going to start looking for a little bit of local things to play at, and I've got a few ideas. But I am playing at the Barberville Festival in November, and I am also playing at the Americana. What's it called? It's not the Americana Fest. There's one in December, and at the old Sertoma, which is now called Florida Sands, and I've got a set. So yeah, I'll post some stuff, or you could just come over, Ellie, anytime. We'd be glad to have you and play some music and have a fine old time. This is a Todd Snyder song. Sometimes I say, oh yeah, well, I'm going to play a Todd Snyder song, but it's not Beer Run. This one's Beer Run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, Beer Run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, Beer Run. All we need is 10 and 5. Car and a key, sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, Beer Run. Well, a couple of frat boys from Abilene drove out all night to see Robert Earl Keen at the K-Pick Swine and soiree dance. They wore baseball caps, khaki pants. They needed to smoke, so to save a little money, they got one from this hippie that smelled kind of funny. The next thing you know, they were both really hungry and pretty thirsty too. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, Beer Run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, Beer Run. All we need is 10 and 5, car and a key, sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, Beer Run. Well, they found a store, said their beer was coldest, so they sent in Brad because he looked the oldest. He got a case of beer and a candy bar, and he walked on over where the registers are, put his fake ID on the countertop. The clerk turned, he looked back up, he said, son, I'm not going to call the cops, but I'm going to have to keep this car. The guys both took it pretty hard. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, Beer Run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, Beer Run. Oh, how happy we would be if we only had a better fake ID. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, Beer Run. Well, they found another hippie named Sleepy John who claimed to be the one from the Robert Earl Keen song. He gave him their cash, he bought him some brews. It's a beautiful night out in Santa Cruz. They're feeling so good it should have been a crime. The crowd was cool and the band was prime. They got back up to their seats just in time so they could sing with all their friends. Yeah, the road goes on forever and the party never ends. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, Beer Run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, Beer Run. All we need is 10 and 5, car and a key and an able driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, Beer Run. Yeah, B-double-E-double-R-U-N, Beer Run. Beer Run. Aaron. Yeah, you should just come over. You should come over. We'll chat soon, very soon. All right, let's see. Oh, lost track of where I was there. Okay. Okay, oh, this is good. This song by Tom Ball and Kenny Sultan. I'm playing a different guitar today. I've got this. It's a 1973 Yamaha, and I didn't steal it or anything, but I do get to play it now, and it's a very nice guitar. I just had it worked on. It's still a little tiny bit buzzy, so I'm playing a little bit light today, which might be a good thing. Anyway, and I've got another guitar which you haven't seen me play in quite some time too, and I'm going to pull that one out in a bit. I'll tell you about that when I pull it out. That's all. Let's see. Oh, something else dark and delicious. Coffee. Okay, so this next song is a song by Tom Ball and Kenny Sultan. I found the perfect woman, boy, who could ask for more? She's smart and pretty and young and witty and owns a liquor store. Well, she also is my landlady, doesn't charge me rent. Well, she don't care if I lose my hair, where my money went. Yeah, she cooks like Betty Crocker, and she drinks like old Dean Martin. Yeah, she got more gold than Ross Perot, and she's built like Dolly Parton. Yeah, she's the perfect woman, boy. She don't care if I snore. Well, she lets me hold the remote control, and she owns that liquor store. Well, I found the perfect woman, boys. It's her that I adore. Well, she plays guitars and smokes cigars, and she owns that liquor store. Well, she also is my attorney. She keeps me out of jail. Well, she don't get mad at the fun I had. She always goes my bail. She cleans house like Felix Unger. She can dance like Ginger Rogers. Yeah, she looks so pleasing. She's got season tickets to the Dodgers. Yeah, she's the perfect woman, boy. She don't care if I snore. Well, she lets me hold the remote control, and she owns that liquor store. Well, she bakes like Sara Lee. She can fight like Billy Martin. Yeah, she got more bread than the Grateful Dead. She's put together like Dolly Parton. She's the perfect woman, boys, knows all the baseball scores. Yeah, she's got smarts and never farts, and she owns a chain of liquor stores. Perfect woman. For all you perfect women out there. Okay, let's see. Oh, we got a Paul Fuller song next. I think I'll stick with this guitar for a little bit longer. They're actually quite different. This one's got a much narrower neck, so. And the other one was made by a friend of mine. More on that later. There was a time when I could make love all night long, like a big rooster in the barnyard. I felt strong, but now my private part needs an emergency jump start. I'm gonna go to Viagra before it falls. Well, my wife put on the sexy negligee, but I just had to turn the other way. She's so full of love frustration, 'cause I can't rise to the occasion. I'm gonna go to Viagra before it falls. Well, I'm not the man I used to be. This sudden lack of manly prowess is killing my self-esteem. Oh, I feel like such a failure with my broke down genitalia. I'm gonna go to Viagra before it falls. This may not be the best song ever, but it is the only song that I ever heard that rhymes failure with genitalia. I know a man who is 96 years old. He poured Viagra in his Jello bowl. Now the old women won't leave him alone. He's the king of the nursing home. I'm gonna go to Viagra before it falls. Well, I'm not the man I used to be. This sudden lack of manly prowess is killing my self-esteem. Oh, I feel like such a failure with my broke down genitalia. I'm gonna go to Viagra before it falls. All righty, y'all. All righty. Okie dokie. Let's see. Okay, so the next song I got here, I'm skipping one because I don't have my ukulele set up to play. There's a song that I do that's called I'm a Nut Ever Since You Told Me That You Love Me. I play it on the ukulele because when I first heard it was done on the ukulele. And the reason, and it was the only song that was done at Woodstock on a ukulele. How about that? It was done by Country Joe and the Fish. You won't find it on any recording, really, but they used to do it at gigs, too. Let's see. It's a Dan Burns song. When I tell you that I love you, don't test my love. Accept my love. Don't test my love. 'Cause maybe I don't love you all that much. Don't ask what kind of music I'm gonna play tonight. Just stay a while, here for yourself a while. And if you must put me in a box, make sure it's a big box with lots of windows and a door to walk through and a nice high chimney, so we can burn, burn, burn everything that we don't like and watch the ashes fly up to heaven, maybe all the way to India. I'd like that. Yeah, all the ancient kings came to my door. They said, you want to be an ancient king too? I said, oh yes, very much. But I think my timing's wrong. They said time is relative. Or did you misread Einstein? I said, you really mean it? They said, what do you think we come here for? Our goddamn health or something? Yeah, everybody's waiting for the Messiah. Jews are waiting. Christians are waiting. Also the Muslims. Seems like everybody's waiting. They've been waiting a long time. I know how I hate to wait. Like even for a bus or something. An important phone call. So I can just imagine how darn impatient everybody must be getting. So I think it's time now. Time to reveal myself. I am the Messiah. I am the Messiah. Yeah, I think you heard me right. I am the Messiah. I was gonna wait till next year. build up the suspense a little, make a really big surprise, but I just could not resist. It's like when you got a really big secret and you're just bursting to tell someone. It was sort of like that with this, and now that I've told you, I feel this great weight lifted. Dr. Nussbaum was right. She's my therapist. Said get it out in the open. I spent 10 long days in Jerusalem. Ooh, Jerusalem, sweet Jerusalem. And all I ate was olives, nothing but olives, mountains of olives. It was a good 10 days. I like olives. I like you too. So when I tell you that I love you, don't test my love. Accept my love. Don't test my love. 'Cause maybe I don't love you all that much. Alrighty. Okay. Jerusalem. Oh, yeah. So Michael and Ellie used to, on a very regular basis, do a John Prine open mic where everybody would go online and they'd do John Prine songs. Was it on Skype or was it on something else? I don't remember. No, it was here on Facebook, I think. Heck, I don't remember. No, it must have been Skype. Anyway. And so, there'd be a bunch of us, and everybody would make a couple rounds, and we'd all play John Prine songs. That was very cool. So anyway, but this is a John Prine song. So Michael and Ellie, this one's for you. Woke up this morning, put on my slippers, walked in the kitchen and dined. And oh, what a feeling when my soul went through the ceiling and on up into heaven I did rise. When I got there, they did say, Mike, it happened this way. You slipped upon the floor and hit your head. And all the angels say just before you passed away, these were the very last words that you said. You said, please don't bury me down in the cold, cold ground. No, I'd rather have them cut me up and pass me all around. Throw my brain in a hurricane, blind can have my eyes. The deaf can take both my ears if they don't mind the size. Well, give my stomach to Milwaukee if they run out of beer. Throw my socks in a cedar box, just get them out of here. Yeah, Venus de Milo can have my arms. Look out, I've got your nose. Some heart to the junk man and give my love to Rose. But please don't bury me down in the cold, cold ground. No, I'd rather have them cut me up and pass me all around. Throw my brain in a hurricane, blind can have my eyes. Yeah, the deaf can take both my ears if they don't mind the size. Well, give my feet to the footloose, careless, fancy free. Give my knees to the needy, don't pull that stuff on me. Hand me down my walking cane and send to tell a lie. Yeah, send my mouth way down south and kiss my ass goodbye. But please don't bury me down in the cold, cold ground. No, I'd rather have them cut me up and pass me all around. Throw my brain in a hurricane, blind can have my eyes. Yeah, the deaf can take both my ears if they don't mind the size. Yeah, the deaf can take both my ears if they don't mind the size. John Prine song. Probably one of the first ones of his that I learned. And that would have been back around, probably the early 70s. Something like that. Oh, this song here. It's a song by Hugh Bloomfield. Really good writer and performer. It's called Mozart's Money. Whatever happened to Mozart's money? Where the hell did it go? They say he spent it all on wine and women. But even so, I know a guy who wrote a song for Garth Brooks, and now he's got it made for life. Mozart never really made a lot of money, and that's what I tell my wife. I'd like to know what happened to Poe's investment portfolio. Maybe he vaulted up in that crypt with his good friend Fortunato. I know a guy who knows Stephen King, who'll be a sheik in the afterlife. Mr. Poe never made much dough, and that's what I tell my wife. I costume with tales of Stephen Foster and the legendary William Blake. Say, honey, you can't count the money that a genius doesn't make. Wallace Stevens, also from Hartford, big insurance man. William Carl Swims was a pediatrician, and Elliot worked in a bank. Well, time will tell if they were poets as well, or if they're just big books on a shelf. Most of my heroes never made a lot of money, and that's what I keep telling myself. Whatever happened to Mozart's money? What about Van Gogh? You know there's more than blood that's red in the books of Edgar Allan Poe. Imagination, large denomination, something you will never earn. But the poor damn souls that made Mozart's money still got money to burn. Yeah, the poor damn souls that made Mozart's money still got money to burn. Mozart's money, burning Mozart's money, burning Mozart. Why you think it's so hot down there? I'd like to get my hands on a little Mozart's money. You know, like maybe just enough to pay for my coffee or buy enough gas to get back home. Mozart's money. All right, Mozart's money. Okay, I'm going to switch guitars because I don't want this other one to feel lonely over here. Ooh, I think that calls for some beer too. I might have to go out to the shed and get some more beer. Ooh, look at that. It's like, maybe I should drink some water, huh? Instead of all beer. Okay, so this guitar here was made by a friend of mine. And he had a beautiful house out on the Withlacoochee River. And but he moved to California to be near his grandkids, I guess. And when he was ready to sell it, he needed some help fixing it up. So I gave him some help fixing it up, and he made me this guitar. And I do love this guitar. I just had it do a little setup work too, so. It's the song that the Austin Lounge Lizards did. Oh, hi, Linda. I saw you when you popped in there. It was actually written by a woman named Emily Cates, who wrote a bunch of good songs. Well, my daddy was a man of letters. My mama was the head of state. When they put their chromosomes together, they gave me all of their recessive traits. I'm an embarrassment to evolution. My disposition is unstable and cruel. It's just a catastrophic blend when you're from the shallow end of the gene pool. My IQ is a negative number. I got a sense of humor no one can stand. My development was seriously encumbered by playing music with that Lounge Lizards band. I'm a social director's nightmare. At dinner parties I just babble and drool. It's not easy making friends when you're from the shallow end of the gene pool. I'm from the shallow end of the gene pool. My x-rays make the doctors laugh when they tried to get my EEG waves. Well, I wasn't even on the graph. Well, biological research is booming. They're making breakthroughs like you wouldn't believe. They say genetic engineering in humans will someday soon be a reality. I'm gonna get me a DNA transplant. They're gonna rearrange my molecules. Some natural laws will have to bend to get me from the shallow end of the gene pool. I'm from the shallow end of the gene pool. My x-rays make the doctors laugh when they tried to get my EEG waves. Well, I wasn't even on the graph. I'm from the shallow end of the gene pool. I'm from the shallow end of the gene pool. So this next song here is the song. When I first heard it, it was pretty much listed as or it was pretty much a Michael Peter Smith song, and I heard Steve Goodman do it first, but he said, "Oh yeah, you know, I haven't done this in a long time, and it's a song by Michael Peter Smith." And then I asked Michael Smith about it, and he said, "Oh yeah, Steve wrote that song." So I don't really know who wrote this song, but and they're both gone, so I guess I can say whatever I want, right? Okay, so anyway, we're gonna move along here. I could learn to speak Vietnamese by myself. I could even teach it to my good dog Ralph. I could learn to read you every book on the shelf. I could tell you fortune like the Oracle of Delphi. I could learn to tell you every fly by its color. I could even learn to swim as fast as Johnny Weissmuller. But I never could learn to get along without you. Don't you run away from me, you sure dig sex. You can get love from your papa or your mama. You can get warm from a Turkish shore sauna. You can get hot from tortillas or lasagna, but you get all three when you make it with me. I really must confess it gets me in the solar plexus when I think about the differences there are between the sexes. Peanut butter sandwiches are really neat. When it comes right down to it, you just can't beat that good old double SC double X. It's camper than Batman, bigger than Texas. You're concave and I'm convex. Welcome to the world of sex. Do I love you as the Pope Catholic? Do I need you as a rubber band elastic? Do I want you as the atom bomb drastic? Let's get heterosexually entwined. We fit like a Hong Kong suit, dear. I dig you more than I dig root beer. Green giant peas need a big green pot. Spend a lot of time needing your bod, walking around through fields of clover. Let's get naked and talk things over. You'll never know what's coming off next in the wonderful world of sex. Yeah, you'll never know what's coming off next, do you? In the wonderful world of sex. Okay, that was my rehearsal part. All right, so let's see. This fellow I used to swap songs with all the time. His name was Carl Wade. He passed away a long time ago. And he always liked to request this song. He had a bunch of funny songs that he did. And I had a bunch of funny songs that I did. So we got along pretty darn well. This is a song by Chuck Brodsky. Hey, Chuck, are you out there? Probably not. I was walking outside the city hall when I slipped and had a terrible fall. Negligence on the part of a don't care who. Well, I fell so hard, I was seeing stars, dollar signs of men from Mars. Man who helped me out said I ought to sue. He was a lawyer. He was all out of breath. Once I had an accident, not too bad, just a little dent, you know, a new Mercedes hit me from the rear. Well, the man got out in a three-piece suit and he asked if $1,000 would do. I said, well, let me think for a minute here. Gonna talk to my lawyer. Might have whiplash, might have trauma. Let's not talk petty cash. I got a witness, put a hand on the Bible. Jury, jury, hallelujah. You might be liable. Well, my mama said to Uncle Jim, I just don't know what's wrong with him. That son of mine is a no good big wazoo. Well, I have never overheard such a bunch of slanderous words. I tell you, Mama, got a mind to sue. Gonna talk to my lawyer. Think we got it for, Mama, that was vicious. Defamation of character, wrongful and malicious. I got a witness, put a hand on the Bible. Jury, jury, hallelujah. You might be liable, Mama. Well, I was trying to open up my map when I spilled some coffee on my lap. How's I supposed to know it was going to be hot? Well, I went back to that fast food place and the manager with a happy face said, I want the name of whoever brewed that pot. Talk to my lawyer. Think we got a pretty good case. All I need are some crutches. Maybe I'll put on a neck brace. I got a witness, put a hand on the Bible. Jury, jury, hallelujah. Somebody's liable. Talk to my lawyer. Oh, no, Tom, I gotta drink some more beer. I mean, water. I'm only gonna drink water one time. Though. I got enough beer to last me the rest of the set. I think 45. Yeah, I can do that. Okay. It's a song by the Avett Brothers. The only song I do by the Avett Brothers, but they got some pretty good stuff. I might have to learn some more of that stuff. That's way too fast. Call the Smithsonian, I made a discovery that life ain't forever and lunch isn't free. Loved ones will break your heart with or without you. Turns out we don't get to know everything. Call the young scientist, tell him come quick. I must be the first man who's ever seen this. Lines on my face and my teeth are not white. My eyes do not work and my legs don't move right. Call the Smithsonian, I made a discovery. Life ain't forever and lunch isn't free. Loved ones will break your heart with or without you. Turns out we don't get to know everything. I wonder if Romeo ever got scared, taken but shaken, unprepared. Under the balcony, under the tree, fully unknowing of where this might lead. What if we marry or give up the ghost, or we abandon those we love most? What if you carry me and lay me down once you get used to me being around? Call the Smithsonian, I made a discovery. Life ain't forever and lunch isn't free. Loved ones will break your heart with or without you. Turns out we don't get to know everything. My bedroom's a doctor's office, my kitchen's a car, my life is a joke, my bathroom's a bar. I go there a lot more than I should. I know I should stop, but it feels too damn good. Call the Smithsonian, I made a discovery. Life ain't forever and lunch isn't free. Loved ones will break your heart with or without you. Turns out we don't get to know everything. Turns out we don't get to know everything. Oh, let's see. I got time for a few more here. Let's see. Ooh. How are the Bucks doing, Tom? They're winning? This song by let's see, Dan Reeder. It's the only song I've found of his that's safe for work, if you know what I mean. 3 old bucks, okay. Good. First guy I know who died. First guy I know who died. I don't remember his name. 10th grade started. I'm going to go up a little bit on that. I think my voice is wanting to be a little bit higher. First guy I know who died. I don't remember his name. 10th grade. First guy I know who died. I don't remember his name. 10th grade started. He just never came again. All his friends sat around. They cried for a day or two. Well, I don't know much about a mortal soul, but when that guy died, it left a hole. It was my first clue. When you're gone, you're gone. Maybe Jesus beat their up, we're not sure. Maybe you could live forever if your heart is pure. Maybe you'll come back one day as a king prawn. Maybe angels come and take you away to heaven or the other way. From down here to pit, then we're gone, you're gone. Well, me and Billy Gibbs, we used to all come from school. We used to have this little turnaround rule. If you turn around 3 times, you got to turn around the other way or it's bad luck. He went rafting on the river, and the river went around, and the raft went around, and his luck got all wound up, and he drowned. He was gone. Maybe Jesus beat the rap, we're not sure. Maybe you could live forever if your heart is pure. Maybe you'll come back one day as a king prawn. Maybe angels come and take you away to heaven or the other way. From down here it appears that when you're gone, you're gone. Well, 2 weeks after Dieter died, you could call him on the phone and he'd tell you that he's not home. And it gave you an eerie feeling, even though you knew it was just an answering machine. I don't know much about a mortal soul, but when that guy died, it left a hole. It was my first clue. When you're gone, you're gone. Maybe Jesus beat the rap, we're not sure. Maybe you could live forever if your heart is pure. Maybe you'll come back one day as a bug on a lawn. Maybe angels come and take you away to heaven or the other way. From down here to here, you're gone, you're gone. Well, my mother died in intensive care. We were sitting around singing on folded chairs. Well, I got the feeling that somebody wasn't there. We counted noses, but it came out right when the doctor said she died that night. I felt that hole and I knew that she was gone. Maybe Jesus beat the rap, we're not sure. Maybe you could live forever if your heart is pure. Maybe you'll come back one day as a bug on a lawn. Maybe angels come and take you away to heaven or the other way. From down here it appears that when you're gone, you're gone. I looked up death in the dictionary one day just to see what the dictionary had to say. It's a complete and irreversible cessation of life's function, which is not very poetic, but it's precise and clean. And if you understand it, what that means is, when you're gone, you're gone. Maybe Jesus beat the rap, we're not sure. Maybe you can live forever if your heart is pure. Maybe you'll come back one day as a bug on a lawn. Maybe angels come and take you away to heaven or the other way. From down here it appears that when you're gone, you're gone. Yeah, from down here it appears that when you're gone, you're gone. Maybe. Dan Reader song. Let's see. Well, I guess I haven't played this for a while. I played it last week. This is a Chuck Powell song. Gotta think how it starts. Won't be but a week or two. You'll be wanting someone new, loving you. Something you've done 100 times before. But lately I've been cutting myself thin too. It's a lonely phase that we're going through. Don't get up, I can find my way to the door. Okay, I'm not going to do that song. Distracting myself here. So anyway, I got another song. So this is this is a song written by Steve Goodman and Jimmy Buffett. Probably played. I don't have this listed as being played last week. When I played a Jimmy Buffett tribute last week. I'm gonna put the capo on here. All right. I took the wrong turn, it was the right turn. My turn to have me a ball. The boys in the shop told me just where to stop if I wanted to play for it all. Yeah, I didn't know I'd find her on daytime TV, 'cause my whole world lies waiting behind door number 3. Well, I chose my apparel, I wore a beer barrel, and they rolled me to the very first row. I held a big sign that said, "Kiss me, I'm a baker in Monty, I sure need dough." Well, I grabbed that sucker by the throat until he caught on me, 'cause my whole world lies waiting behind door number 3. And I don't want what Jay's got on his table, or the box Carol Merrill points to on the floor. Well, I'll hold out just as long as I am able, until I can unlock that lucky door. Well, she's no big deal to most folks, but she's everything to me, 'cause my whole world lies waiting behind door number 3. Monty, 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 I'm walking down your hall. Got be lost in my seat, but I'm not a man to crawl. Well, I didn't get rich, son of a bitch. I'll be back, just wait and see, 'cause my whole world lies waiting behind door number 3. Yes, my whole world lies waiting behind door number 3. Okay, I'm going to do one more, and then that's going to be it. Because, hey, I'm out of beer, you know. Say, Robert O'Keefe song. Well, Well, the evening sun was sinking down, cool north wind blows. The new plowed ground was cool and fast, the river rolls and flows beneath that 2-lane concrete river bridge between my house and town. On that hotbed farm to market road they call 1291, I'm saying, son, you'll see me searching, screaming down that lone highway. Dollar signs in both my eyes, I'm seeking out my prey. I'm praying, Jesus, will you send me just another 3 or 4? They pay $2.50 down in Hallettsville, $3, maybe more. More than likely they'll be out tonight, wandering from the farms, waddling down 1291 to keep their bodies warm. I'm talking walking boots and neckties, boots for rodeo. They don't run too fast, don't waste much gas. I'm making lots of dough. The armadillo, the armadillo, the armadillo never sees me when I hit him with my brights. His life don't pass before his eyes, he's blinded by my lights. So I hit him with my bumper, doing 60, 65. They take him frozen down in Hallettsville, they don't take him alive. The jackal cried, the jackal cried, the jackal cried. Look, there was 2 of them. Walking down the line, I can't believe my luck tonight. This here makes 29, so he rolled the first one running, but the second was too fast. His tires and laughter screaming as he stomped down on the gas. Good God, his car was sideways flying. When the bridge wall hit the door, the impact shook the riverbed, and his foot went through the floor. Forever, forevermore was his last moment. From the bridge wall to the stream, from specks of blood around his smile, spewing gasoline, and he screamed his raspy epitaph before he turned to flames. They pay $2.50 down in Hallettsville, and I ain't the one to blame. Ain't it a shame? The jackal cried, the armadillo, the armadillo. All right, thanks everybody for listening. And if you're listening later in the week, thanks for listening later in the week. And probably see you next week. And everybody have a great day. I hope you have a good football game. Sports ball, whatever it is. No, I like to watch it sometimes. So anyway, that's it for now, though. You guys have a great day. And we'll see you next week. Bye.